Hey everybody, this is Jurikos and welcome back to another One Shot Saturday. Today, I'll be playing the Stanley Parable. I don't know anything about this game, never played it, never watched it. I've heard it's fun, so I'm just gonna dive right in. Let's begin the game. And here we go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Good to know.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
That sounds
And although
depressing.
others might have considered it soul-rending,
Or soul-rending,
Stanley
yeah.
relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Stanley
And then
is a
one day,
simpleton.
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Aw, Stanley's
Never
not
in all
loved.
his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Do I have control now? Ah, looks like I do. I can look around. I've got a light on my phone. Can I do anything here? No? Press buttons? Pick up papers? Sharpen pencil? No, I guess I can't do anything here. So, let's head out.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
They all went to lunch
Stanley
at the same
decided to
time?
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, let's go to the meeting room. Oh, I don't know if I trust you, narrator. This whole place is empty. Really? A mug that says, "Who farted?" Does that say what I think it does? I can't see the other side of it. No. Oh well. What's this say? I hate Mondays, don't we all? Alright, well, let's wander through here. Oh, hello.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't want to enter the door on the left. Oh, alright. Narrator, I'm trusting you for now. But only for now. See, oh, these are pretty pictures. And here's the meeting room. No one
Yet
here.
there was not a single person here either.
Tips for
Feeling
not
a
getting
wave
fired.
of disbelief,
Don't get fired.
Stanley
That
decided to
sounds
go
great.
up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Wow, that is not good advice. And what does this say? Colored in segments, stripes, more secondary research. What is hot? Profits with a PH. Okay, I don't think these people understand business. But I think that's a stupid idea. Post-review review. Oh, I feel like I could spend a long time in here reading these. Number of slides on this slide. Charts and slides. Oh dear. Alright. Well, let's keep going. Ooh, a broom closet. What's in here? Stuff? It's a broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, I'm not turning around. I am checking out this. We got duct tape, we got wrenches, we got...
There was nothing here.
Radioactive
no
film
choice
container.
to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Fine. You're hurting me somewhere, though. I don't like the fact that you're not telling me what's going on. You're just telling me to move on.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, you know what? I refuse. I'm going downstairs. Can I open this door? No. Let's just keep going downstairs. It's down here. Yeah.
But
the car
Stanley
part.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for
Basement
that.
area.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because
cool
he
drinks.
believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
These clocks
Maybe,
are
he thought to himself,
not in sync.
maybe I
They're
am
not even on
crazy.
different time
All
zones.
of my
That's weird.
co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason
And
at all.
didn't
None of
Barry
it made
go
any logical
through
sense.
here?
And as Stanley
Oh,
pondered
there's the
this,
car again.
he began to make other strange observations.
And the doors
For
are
example,
closing behind me.
why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh, good question.
Why did
can't I?
doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Okay, I'm seriously.
No,
I'm
Stanley
going through the
said to
same room
himself,
over and over.
This is all too strange.
go
This
back.
can't be real. And
not
at
letting me go
last,
back.
he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled.
Yes, this
This
is a
is
dream.
all a dream.
Must be.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
No, Stanley,
And he
you
thought
are
to himself,
crazy.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above
Oh my
the
God, I'm
ground.
floating.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Whoa,
it was
this
so
is trippy.
much fun, and Stanley
is
marveled
seriously
that he had
trippy.
still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
What's for dinner?
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Oh, that's an even better
Now
question.
the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Okay, that's way
And
too
while he
meta.
thought
That's
it
making
all
my head
very
hurt.
odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now,
These rooms are
hearing the
starting to
voice
drive me
speak
crazy.
these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
All right, how are we going to do that,
So
Stanley?
he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All
He
I
has a
want
wife?
is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, I don't think it will be.
I am okay.
Yeah, we're still down here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, hello. What?
This is the
that it?
story of a woman named Mariella.
Wait, what happened to Stanley? Who's
Mariella
Mariella?
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
Oh my God.
And then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And
Really?
although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, For just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
You're a horrible person.
Then she
Mariella.
remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Yeah, guess she's got to get on with her life.
And then she turned and ran.
Was that it? Did I reach an ending? Apparently I did. That was trippy. And yeah, it looks like it puts me back here so I can make different decisions. That was weird and kind of cool. I enjoyed it. Okay, so the key point of this game, from what I gather, is you make different choices. Sometimes listen to the narrator, sometimes not, and different things happen. Apparently, that time it turned out Stanley was crazy, went insane, and died. That was depressing. Oh well. I guess next time I play, I'll make some different choices. But that should do it for this video. It's a little shorter, but, we went through one whole experience of Stanley's. So, I guess that will do it. If you've enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe, and feel free to follow me on Twitter. I'll see you guys next time.